Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are here once again on our fantastic world of Project Ozone. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are working on a bunch of things, and we'll get into that in just a second. But before we get started, once again, I'd like to remind everybody that if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that sub button. It does really help me out, and it gives you a nice little reminder of when my videos do come out. Other than that, like I said, we have set up a secondary little area, and this is right underneath our ME area right here, and this is holding a bunch of different things, which is awesome. And as you guys can see, we're scrapping up a bunch right here, but basically it has a lot of these cobblestone generators with some of our, well, you know, deep storage units to store a lot of this cobblestone. So, we've got a lot of things we can do with this, but the reason I set it up primarily is so that we can use it to make things with this matter condenser, because we need these singularities. So, that is pretty good. Now, as I collect up the rest of this stuff, and I think that's all the blocks that have really touched ground, we're going to leave these really alone. I'm going to grab a couple more of the deep storage units, but other than that, we're just going to let them fill up pretty quickly. So we need 3 more deep storage. Let's just grab, I have a bunch already made, so let's head into here, and let's place these in their proper locations. And as you guys can see, it's pretty darn cool, and you guys can't see right now because I'm not showing you. Now, right here are automatic hammers, and I plan on having them export out of these deep storage units into these automatic hammers, which then will hammer it down into gravel, then to sand, and then to dust, and then go into automatic sieves. And that's the system that I'm setting up so that we just have a lot of ores coming in at once. But right now, we're just letting these fill up with cobblestone. I also need to grab that, and like so, I'm pretty sure we can probably just like fill this guy up. I wonder if I can move this and if it needs power. I don't think it does. So if I were to go somewhat like that, place that into there, and condense that up, that's pretty darn cool. That's working pretty well. So let's see here. If I were to grab some item, let's see, if we were to grab some item ducts, and a puller, what are they called? Retriever. All right. Or a, ooh, it's a retriever, and what's the other one called? A servo. If we were to grab a servo, 2 of these, head down once here, I wonder if I can servo into there on each side, not fall into the lava, some of this stuff. So, is that pulling it in or out? I think it needs to go like that, and disable that, and that will be pulling it out. I don't really know. Regardless, we're just going to let this sit and wait for matter to condense up, because that's kind of what we need. So we'll let that do its thing. That's just going to sit there. Today, though, is going to focus on more of finishing different kinds of quests. Rather than AE2 stuff, we need to do other things. First things first, I want to grab myself some bread because we're real hungry. And then I want to head over here and do a little bit of cleaning with this guy. So let's sweep out all of this here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's fill all of this there. And all of that there. Alright. Let's drop everything into here, and then we're going to regrab the seeds. Seed. We're going to replant these guys now. Okay, earth gets a row to itself. The cows get a row to itself. And so does redstone. We'll get as much redstone in here as we can. Cool. So, what we need to do, let's go quest book back to here, Crucio. We need a strong infusion stone. So, a strong infusion stone. I believe that's just a regular infusion stone surrounded with some other things, and I think redstone is one of them. So, if we grab the regular, grab some redstone, place this here, place that around it, we can get ourselves a strong infusion stone. Cool. So, we got that now. That finishes off another quest. Let's go with that reward bag. We now have a Crucio seed bag and a chance cube. And in here, we got ourselves another better barrel upgrade. Let's place that Crucio bag in there. And we should be at somewhat like 71% now. Cool. So now it wants Imperio. Imperio's not too bad to make. Let's get that there. Let's grab a bunch of this stuff. Just a bunch of Manicchio. Alright, let's head over once again. And let's grab our regular, no, our strong. Wait, no, it has to start with weak. And how do you make that weak infusion stone? Block of gold or an emerald in the middle? Okay, well, let's grab an emerald. That should be fine. All right. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Awesome. And how much does it actually want of everything? Let's see. It wants... Oh, it just wants an Imperio hoe and an Imperio furnace. So we need to get enough Imperio that it will work. But from there, we'll go from that to a... Well, let's do just one more of these so that we get exactly the proper amounts. Then to a regular 1, 2, 3, 4. Crucio to a strong. To Imperio. And then a Imperio hoe here is just going to be a Crucio hoe surrounded with some Imperio. Awesome. And then an Imperio furnace is going to be a Crucio furnace, which is right here, surrounded with some Imperio. And then we need to get some seed of the next one. So to get the next... What is it? It wants an extreme now? Yes, it wants an extreme. So that's going to need something like slime or lapis or lumium, invar. One of those kinds of things. Let's go with, like, let's do just, why not, lapis seed. This right here, lapis lazuli seed, is going to be Manicchio with Imperio and lapis lazuli. We have enough Imperio... And we should have an Manicchio seed. So let's grab lapis. Let's grab 8. Because we can do that. And then we've got some Manicchio seeds. There we go. 4 lapis lazuli seeds. Let's also grab ourselves a hoe. I'm going to just dump some of this Manicchio in here. Let's grab this Imperio hoe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to place it over here at like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then these are just going to go right there. And basically, let's sleep up. Let's grab our bucket. And then from there, we'll be able to just right-click with the bucket. Or not the bucket, what am I saying? The watering can, and to curl them a little bit faster. So watering can right there. Thank God this works on it. All right, these 4 are lapis, right? So we'll go like that because it does it in a 3x3 radii. And I realized that some of these seeds didn't even get planted that we broke. So we're going to get that. We're going to need 8 of these. So we're going to wait up a minute and we're just going to do it. Come on. These should be growing pretty soon. 1, 2. And then a 3x3 should water up these specifics. All right, let's see. We've got 1 now. As soon as they're done, we're going to harvest it. There we go. We have 2. Let's eat a little food. And we'll have 3 in just a second. I'm going to wait. I'm just going to get these all done. So I'll be back in a second once they are. Alrighty, guys. We got what we needed here. Boom. We got 8. So let's hop over here. We can get rid of that stuff. Let's grab this strong. And let's make it into an ultimate. Or an extreme. And now we've got an extreme. We need... Ooh. Imperio's now done. So let's go with that reward bag. Go with that. Grab that. We got some plutonium. And some ludicrite. Let's get rid of that stuff. And what does this want now here? Zavicchio. So that's our last one. My only problem is, let's see, let's grab some gold. I should have a good amount. Yeah, I've been working pretty hard at getting this gold. We're going to have to make 1, 2. Make a bunch of this. So if I grab that there. Let's see what we can kind of do with what we've got. I don't understand why anymore you can't just have it, but I think there's an ultimate or some sort of other block. I don't think the extreme will let us do anything with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're going to have to go with like this weak. Make as much as we can there. Then grab a gold block. Place 1, 2, 3, 4. Get another one. Place that out. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then once again we got to go like that. A weak to that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. From weak to regular. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from that to, let's see, weak, regular, strong. Imperio. Then to extreme. Zavicchio. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We got our Zavicchio Ho. All right, so that's the first one there. Then we need a master and a Zavicchio furnace. I have 2 out of the 4 required, so we're going to leave that be right this second. Okay. Because that's a lot more we've got to do on that. Okay. Anyway, we are pretty good on that. What percentage are we at in here now? 72%. See, I just want to get that down. Let's go with the solar panel 3s now. We're just going to try to finish up everything we can. So, solar panel. Let's start with 1 here. Let's teach it a mirror. Grab one of those. Teach it solar panel 1. Okay. Get that into one of our crafting guys. Then we can get a solar panel to make solar panel 2. Now, let's see, solar panel 2. We need to teach it that now. And we need some more blank patterns. Let's go with 20 again. We're missing iron. How are we missing iron? Sometimes I don't understand this thing, guys. Alright, well, since we're waiting, let's get this just into one of these. Alright, solar panel 2. Oh, we need blank patterns. Get one of those. Okay, solar panel 2 now. Solar panel 2. 1 start. Solar panel 3. And an induction smelter, that'll be a mirror and lapis. Okay, mirror. And now lapis. We only have a small amount of lapis left, but it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe this is a crafting. Yeah, it has to craft specific items. So solar panel 3. You are also going to need a machine frame basic. So let's teach the machine how to make that. Machine frame basic. Then you. Now you know how to make basic machine frames. Awesome. Alright. Why is my DPI so dang low? There we go. Alright. Solar panel 3 here. You're also going to need a leadstone energy cell. And do we not have any lead? Wow. Where's other lead ingots? Let's just look in here. There we go. Leadstone energy cell. Frame. Boom. Boom. Solar panel 3. Boom. We need 2 more solar panels, or 3 more solar panels too. A 1, 2, and a 3. It's doing its turn slowly. 1, 2, 3. Solar panel 3's here. Also need a machine frame. Basics. Boom. Solar panel 3. Awesome. Let's go with the middle reward bag. Before we open it, let's sleep up real quickly. Blood moon is rising. Alright, redstone block and factory blocks. Can we just turn that into redstone? Do we have a chisel? I don't know where my chisel went. All right. And this is probably going to want 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. All right. We also need to kill the wither, but that's fine too. You know what? Let's do this now. I want to finish this guy. Actually, maybe not. We'll do that next episode where we set up this whole system. Let's see what it takes to make solar panel 4s. You need 3 solar panel 3s, 3 more of them, and a machine frame hardened. Why do they get so many? I just don't want to do all that. Oh well. Maybe we will hold off on that then. It's cold storage. That's never going to happen, let's be honest. I want to actually check up on this guy. How are you doing on storing these items? You're getting there. Because I can go like that and fill my inv up each time manually. Because we can do that slowly, but I don't even want to do that slowly. Cool. All right. Let's probably head up again. And let's take a look what it takes to upgrade and start into some of these other guys. So let's go here with the hardened jetpack. Because we should stop focusing on just the basics. And hardened jetpack. You right here are just going to be a regular jetpack with some hardened flux capacitors. What are we missing? One of you. Okay, so let's start teaching it how to make flux capacitors. Flux capacitors. You need just a leadstone flux capacitor. Then you need a hardened flux capacitor. The hardened is for then the redstone flux capacitor. And then the resonant flux capacitor. All right, we don't have any resonant endurium or whatever they call it these days. Kids these days. Regardless, let's go to now leadstone or hardened jetpack. What else do you need? You need some of these. All right, so we need a reactant dynamo. Let's just go, how about a leadstone jetpack? What do you need? Steam dynamo. So hardened jetpack. You're going to need 2 of these reactant dynamos. So let's see. I need bronze. Is there bronze away? Seriously? Alright, tin and copper and a metallurgic infuser. What is that? Crushed bronze, which is copper. Alright, 3 pulverized copper and 1 pulverized tin. So let's see, copper, tin. Let's just make a bunch of this. Pulverize the heck out of you. There we go. There, that one goes. Because whatever we don't need, we will just turn back into that. Then we can re-smelt you guys up. Alright, let's bring that stuff over. And also smelt that up. Thermal foundation. Perfect. Alright, hardened jetpack. You right here, you right there, you right there. That's all bronze. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we need up here? 1, 2. Really? 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. What do you need? Hardened flux ducts. So that's going to be leadstone flux ducts with, you know, the next frickin' tier of it. Leadstone flux ducts. It's a hardened flux ducts. Then to you, 1. And we're out of Invar. Gosh darn it. Invar blend, where are you? You're going to be iron and nickel. Iron, nickel. Okay. Let's crush these bad boys up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, iron back to you. You 24 Invar, please get made just already. Awesome. And hardened jetpack. 1 of you. And then finally, give me 1 of you. Boom. A hardened jetpack. Awesome. Alright, reward bag. Florbs. I love florbs. Not. Alright, next thing's next. We're going to need a reinforced jetpack. Reinforced jetpack. You're going to be now a hardened jetpack with reinforced thrusters, which is going to need now a magmatic dynamo, meaning we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Boom. Boom. Reinforced. Are we out of Invar? Ah, crap. Okay. Well, then we're going to have to hold off on that. What else do you want? You want like a conductive iron jetpack? Conductive iron jetpack. How do you make 1 of you? So a basic capacitor into some conductive iron, which will be iron and redstone. Let's just make whatever we can out of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright. So now that we have that, let's go ahead. Let's eat up, actually. So we should be able to make this guy now. Iron jetpack. Conductive iron jetpack. Leather straps. We have no iron to make it. Alright. So we're going to have to hold off on that too, but that's fine. We are on our first steps. Accio armor, and then it's going to want a hydro jetpack. What do you need for that? Hydro jetpack. That's going to be steel, gas tank, tin, and you. I wonder if I can just... iron... powdered iron ore. Whatever. That's not going to work. So, we're going to have to hold off on the rest of these things. We do now have 7% into there. Immersive technology. I don't know how to get hemp seed. I'll figure that out. A powerhouse needs a Quibit cluster level. And then we can get into a big reactor soon enough. Cool. Alrighty, guys, I think I am just about ready to wrap up this episode here. I hope everybody enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing as well, as it does really do help me out. We should be generating a lot of power up here. I know we did this last episode, but I just wanted to see what it looks like. Sweet. We have good amount of power coming out of that. Awesome. I'm happy with everything that's going on. Alright, anyway guys, once again, my name is Josh, also known as JKapGaming, and I will see you all next time. Peace out, everybody.